This is where the magic happens. I probably got 3 loads of wood over there and 3 loads of logs. I cut that up in about 2.5 hours yesterday. We need trucks. I gotta do some dozer work. So this is phase 1 up into here. And what my plan is to leave some of this for wet weather because it's high and dry up here. This ground is, the rock is like a foot under here. It's just good green ground. But so the next phase is to get down there and cross the creek. I gotta put a creek crossing in. And next, that over there on that ridge is where the next batch of timber. I want to get into that and get that moist. Well, I can, right? Get that out, and then I'll leave this and bounce back and forth. As you can see, there's some real nice timber in here. So. Alright, I'll make a couple of dozer videos. Well, good morning again, peeps. I am starting to grub in phase 2 of my road project. Now this road was here, but I'm widening it. I got to take all this out here, back. See what I'm doing here? Cutting it all back. I'm going to put a pipe in right down there. I got a water diversion. Now why I diverted it here and not directly into the pipe, the bulk of it can run in here and filter down to the brush. I'll put another little sweep down into the pipe, but that little thing gets to the creek a lot quicker. So whenever you build a new road, you guys probably know you get more silt. So we'll divert it into here, it'll get down into that brush, slow the water down, filter out the silt so we don't get issues with the soil conservation guys. They're pretty good if you work with them. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll widen this all up, then I'll cut a ditch in this side, bring it right down, and I'll put a sump right where that puddle is. I'll dig that out probably with the excavator, and I'll put a pipe in across there. And so obviously we daylighted this whole thing. It dries out nice. But it is colder than a witch's teeny in a brass bra. Woohoo! About 38 degrees this morning here. Supposed to get on a 25 tonight, so it'll stiffen stuff up. But, so I'll just do some grubbing here, you'll get the idea. And I'll put a bunch of short clips together and make a vid here. Oh, hang on now. Alright, so what I'm doing here is just kind of make a rough 2-to-1 slope. Probably not going to get scrutinized much in here, but I don't know if we're going to mulch it or not. Ideally, you're supposed to seed it and mulch it. I'll do it if the company wants to pay for it. It's up to them. But whatever. So what I'll do, I just make like a 2-to-1 slope so it doesn't wash too bad. That's why I'm doing that. Not a crude, but good enough for you. Okay, so you get the idea. What I'll do is I'll just widen that up. The reason I'm doing it too is, because the tractor trailer's off street quite a bit. When you go around a corner, your tractor's here and your trailer's, can go 3-4 foot off track. So I don't want them hanging up on the bank, cutting the sidewalls out of tires. Plus, I'm going to try and give this enough room. I didn't do it out there on the flat. I wasn't too worried about it. There's not a lot of water volume up there on the flat, but I'm going to try and widen this up enough so I can get my ditches off out of the travel lane, So that's the idea. But this won't need any rock base, because see that? We're right on that rock. This whole mountain is just nothing but rock like that. So we are on the rock base right here. It'll drain like wonderful. So all I'm going to do is just scrape off the slop and the loose stuff that I'm making right now, get my drains in, scrape it off, shape it up, and then we'll start running it. And what I'll do is I'll get some more of that process stone next door, because for a couple $100 you get a whole load of that stuff, whatever it is. It's maybe $300 or something, $3 a load, and then $25 load for fee for spreading it. You can't beat it. You can't stone for that cheap. Plus, you don't need to stone this, so we're just going to top dress that. And NJ, Norm Blanchard, was asking me about the size. What that stuff is, Norm, is it's we just call it 3, number 3. How it works around here with limestone and sandstone is 1 minus is like little tiny stuff, and then antiskid is like flakes, little pea gravel smashed up into nothing. 1s is like a 1-inch stone, 2s are a 2-inch stone, 3s are a 3-inch stone, 4 is obviously, and then you get into riprap, 6-8 foot chunks, all out. But so we're just top dressing with that 3s, and it whites in great, It's not round, it's nice and broken and jagged, so it really bites beautiful. So all we'll do is top dress this for like a couple inches, and like a triaxle, what it'll do, 300-400 feet, you know what I mean? You just top dress it just enough to give it some bite, and then like I got out there, when your ruts roll in a little bit, your middle, that didn't get the weight, it'll be like a little pile in the middle. You just take your dozer. The best way I found to do it is just take your dozer and just drop your blade and let it float and back up. And what it does, it'll take that peak off and just spit it into your ruts. And that's what you do a couple of times. If you need to add more, you can, but usually it really binds in nice. And as you roll it, like guys were saying the other day about, trying to grade that, you really can. You just got to bust it up and then try and like grade it or knead it in as you put that little rock on top and work it in. But this is all good base. I mean, we ran that little single axle up through here, and I mean, we're probably putting 15, 16 ton on that poor little thing. Its tongue's hanging right out on a single axle. If you found a soft spot, you guys know it would just sink to high hell, with single axle. And there was not a soft spot in this. We were running this in the rain. It's good road. So all we're going to do is top dress it. But that's the timber I got to get into over there. There's a creek crossing down here at the bottom. I'll take you into that. But there's, I don't know what there is, like 250 acres or something of this is over there. And it's just big, massive timber. So that's what I want to do, is get into that and leave as much of this out front as I can as winter progresses. It was snowing at the shop this morning, so it's here. All right, I'll make some more later. Ta-ta.